We'll take it. Try to shovel. Should go get my rake. I got a rake. I can rake this kind of stuff. There's a nice Western stoneware mark. That was a big 5-gallon crock. Look at that. That's probably worth keeping just for that right there. It's kind of nice to have that mark. Western stoneware. And there was the bottom of it there, it looked like. Big 5-gallon crock. Been hitting pieces of that for a while. Probably continue to hit some pieces of that. Yeah, there's another little bottle there. Looks like that might be a Horlicks. Yeah, it's alright. Horlicks malted milk from Racine, Wisconsin. Aquawan. Yeah, that's nice. We'll take it. Little jar lid. Yeah, it's pretty shot. I can't salvage that one. There's a little bottle back in there. Oh, it's got the measurements on it. It's about the only redeeming thing about that one, but it says hand blown. More of that big crock. There's something in that can. What is that? That looks like a breast pump. You see that in there? Looks like a breast pump maybe. Stuck in there. Well, put it inside of that can. I can't hardly get it out. There it comes. All right. Sure is. Look at that. Nice old breast pump. Real old one. Hand blown. This is applied separately here, this bulb, and this had a pump on the end. Yeah. Breast pump. Cool. I like it. See if there's anything else in there. What'd you find?
Doll.
Oh, really? Paul says he found a doll. Let's go up there and look and see.
The kind with the arms.
Oh, yeah.
Missing, but it's all.
Yep.
It's all there.
Oh, cool, Paul. All right.
It's right down
nice
the bottom here.
Yeah, Paul just starting a hole here and
Hit a few bottles.
Well,
here.
look at you. You're already going to town. Melon's food. There's a nice. Uh-oh, I'm brushing it off. It's got niche iridescence on it if it stays. Odd Chemical Company. A couple other little bottles there. Well, man, you're already starting to score. Let me see. Yeah, you're getting right down there to the bottom.
Yeah, that's the bottom right there.
That's it, yeah. Boy, that's a lot better. Look at where just about 20 feet, 15 feet over there, he's like 9 feet.
Yeah, it goes that deep.
It's slanting that dramatically. Wow.
Yeah, my back's hurting. I'm going to use the other shovel.
Yeah. Well, don't overdo it.
I just got a little rabbit hole.
Yeah, but that's a good test hole. Look what you've already hit in there.
Yeah.
I like the looks of it.
Next time I can widen it up and go both directions here.
Well, good. All right.
It's about 3.5, 4 foot deep.
Yeah. Well, we're trying to finish strong here, aren't we?
Yep.
I just hit a can that had a breast pump in it. Yeah, real nice early breast pump. Hit a Horlicks. I hit, several little things there, but look at how trashy that is all of a sudden. So, kind of been paying my dues here today. There's the rest of that 5-gallon crock. Let me set this up here if I can. Let's try to set this tripod up where you can kind of see that back in there. All right, let's keep her going here. I got to clean this out, but let's see if there's anything. There's a piece of green edge decorated, but it's not early stuff. That's like 1890s, turn of the century. Here's a piece of that. Oh, it's much of it's broken off. Piece of that big crock. Western stoneware. Iron bar holding it there. Yep. There it was. Man, oh man, that was some heavy stuff. You know, them guys that made these, they had to be pretty stocky and hefty, you know. Always thought that, them guys that work in them pottery works, stoneware men, they're throwing a big jug like that. Man, that's a lot of clay. It's heavy. Oh, wait. So, all right, well, I don't see anything else back in there. There might be a couple things there, but I'm gonna go ahead and clean this out and then we'll come back. It looks like there's still stuff there, so. All right, hang tight now. I just turned the camera off and Paul said, "Hey Dad, are you still recording?" What are you getting?
I was scraping the very bottom and look what rolled out. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh wow, no way.
It's a piggy bank, but
Look
it's a
that.
small fancy
Yeah,
looking
oh,
one.
that is nice, man.
Look at the finish on
that's
it.
way better than the one I hit.
Oh, cool.
All right, man.
It's got the eyes and the nose.
Now that is awesome. Little
Yeah.
pig, and I just hit one down there. That is neat.
I have not seen one like that.
All right, man.
It's like a little kid's piggy
That
bank.
is a really nice one with that glaze.
Yeah. Green and
Yeah, look at
yellow.
that. He hit that, and then he hit this doll, so something's going on with kids here.
Well, that's the only thing that's excited me all day.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
But that's a...
All right. Been digging a little bit after Paul found the pig. Just show a couple things here. Got a nice big quart whiskey flask, hand blown. Got a, looks like to me like a little mini lamp. And you can see this is the top right here. It's ground right there. It's got one little chip there, but isn't that cute? It's a nice little, I think it's a mini lamp. Would have had a collar on there. But it's got little hand painted flowers. That's in good shape. And then also an old bird feeder. So we're hitting some kind of interesting things here. Old glass hand blown bird feeder hung on the side of a cage, and it had something in it. I don't know if it's a washer. I don't know what that is, but I don't even know what it's made out of. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it in there. But let me grab my other shovel here. But down in here, I don't know if you can see it, but way over on this side of the hole, just fell in, was the other doll leg to that one. Isn't that cool? I think it's a match to that one, but it may not be. But anyway, the one was way on one side of the hole, and this is way on the other, so I'm happy about that. At least we got that. But all right, let's dig down in here a little bit. See if there's anything there. There's a little cold cream jar. Sometimes they're embossed. Well, that one's got something on the bottom. I don't know if it's mentholatum or what that is. Probably mentholatum. I guess we'll keep it. Let me get over here. Try not to get in the way of the camera, if possible. That's right down on the bottom, right there, that hard packed stuff. Paul's on the bottom up there where he's digging. And I'm on the bottom here, so let's see if we can meet the two holes here right away. Probably won't get to it done tonight, but oh, there's a little clear shoe polish bottle. Lots of bricks. Yep. Highly unembossed brick. There's a whiskey with a top chip. There's something else here next to it though. Let's see if we can get that one. Looks like another whiskey. Oh, it is. It's got an odd top. It's got a square ring collar on it though. Well, there's no embossing on it, but too bad. But that's pretty cool. It's got a big square ring collar, hand blown. Kind of unusual. Another whiskey's laying just about right on the bottom. There's something amber. There's a ketchup bottle. Just fell out of there. Nothing on it, but let's see what this amber medicine is. Round, or no, it's square. But don't get your hopes up. It's not a bitters or anything. At least I don't think it is. Could be embossed, so you never know. Oh, it's got a slug plate with nothing on it. Well, isn't that a shame? Yeah, it's hand blown though. Nice old medicine bottle. 1890s, turn of the century. Bricks, but at least right in here there's quite a bit of bottles. There's a little one here. Fell apart on me. There's another bottle back in there. Looks like right next to that whiskey. And then there's another one. Oh, it's an amber medicine. It's one of them slicks. Hit one of them earlier. Wow, could have been something cool. see what that one is right there. Let me get that whiskey out first. Kind of holding up the show here. Uh-oh, I see a jug way back in there. Haven't hit a jug yet today, so I'm due. Maybe that one will be whole. That was a slick anyway there. And the hammer one's broke. I don't know if we'll get back to that jug or not yet. It's way back in there. I don't know if you can even see it. More than likely it's broken, but yeah, it's a big one, so it's probably broke, but you never know. We've hit some big ones in here before, so this is the jug dump, you know. It's going to take me a while to get back to that one. So let's just keep working up in here. Uh-oh, there was, it looked like a bitter's top there. Yeah, that was probably a bitter. See, it had a squared off shoulder. I don't know which one it was, but back there's some pieces of it. Maybe that'll tell us. Nothing on that one. Yep, it was embossed. Ooh. Vegetable, maybe. Something. Blood purifier. Can't tell. This is a big piece of it right here. Uh-oh. Vegetable laxative regulating blood. Not sure which one that was. That would have been a good bitters, though. I know that. There was a slick medicine. That's a little older one there. There's one. Oh, it's got the top chipped on it. It was one of them gillets. High-grade extract with the owl. Oh boy, that's too bad with that bitters. There's another panel that's embossed. That one said something about regulator or blood purifier. I'm going to save those pieces. It looks like it was there and it got smashed in them rocks. So I'll smash the pieces. Yeah, there's several pieces of it there. Probably ain't going to get enough to even. It was hand blown. Well, there was a part that said bitters. Almost looked like a lashes, but lashes aren't embossed like that, so it's something else. Yeah, it could have been like a sun, kidney, liver bitters. Well, something kidney and liver bitters. There's that piece of it. It's gonna get enough. Uh-oh, there was a piece of red. Oh boy. Well, it sure looks good up in there anyway. Too bad about that bitters getting broke. That's about all of it. I don't see any more pieces. But... oh, another slick. Hand blown though. Wow. Just a good bottle-rich area. Let's keep it going. See if there's anything else back in there before we quit. There's an old graniteware pan. Oh, there's a couple little butter pats or something. A couple little butter pats. Two of them right there together. Real heavy ironstone, and that one there is like a porcelain. It's marked. It's got some kind of a little mark on it. So is that one. Royal Ironstone China, Alfred Meakin. So yeah, two little butter pats right there together. Any more in there? I gotta clean this out. Apologize, I'm not a very good housekeeper here today. Some another ketchup paneled. Nice. That was a aqua medicine broken. That was a Castoria. Okay. That's not a big deal. And one more little bottle there. Look like a shoe polish. Yep, Whittimer Boston. I think it's clear though. Yeah, it's a clear one. That's nice. That'll turn amethyst. All right, well, I'm going to clean this out. We got to try to get back in there to that jug. There's still stuff going this way. So, I don't know if this is... You know, I said I was going to quit. I can't hardly stop when there's bottles out there. Oh, there's another doll egg. I'll bet that's a pair to that one, maybe, because that one come out in the same area. And you know what? Those are about to that doll that Paul just dug up there. So maybe it's the same. But we'll dig around in here some more. I'm gonna clean out, and we'll go back in here and see if the rest of that doll's in there. Maybe the arms and stuff will be there too. But another whiskey. All right, this is getting good. Stay tuned. Don't leave us yet. We're still going. You hitting anything else, Paul?
Yeah, just little things.
Little doodads. Let's go up here and see. Oh man, I'm hitting.
Something great that I hit a jar of pottery
Oh
jar
yeah, that's nice.
I like these because I collect stoneware jars.
Yeah.
Real nice iridized Johann Hoff.
That's gonna be pretty.
And a great big druggist with the measurements.
Oh man, that's like a
But
quart size
It'd be
one.
nice to get one of those from Clinton.
Yeah, it would.
Or something from around here.
Exactly. Anywhere.
This actually says Jaw and Company,
Oh.
and it's got a cross on the bottom. It's
Now
just
that's different.
just a regular jar. But
Yeah. A little bitty
drinking
one.
glass, a little bitty bottle.
Look at that cell phone. That's cool.
Might come in handy.
100-year-old cell phone. Cool.
That's only for survival purposes only.
Yeah. Well, he's doing pretty good here, considering. Look at the size of the hole Paul dug over here. I mean, you can't really get a good picture and appreciation for it, but I'm telling you, that thing was like 8 foot or more down to the bottom. You seen him down in there earlier, and he wasn't even standing on the bottom of it. So, I mean, he had some of this dug right here, but he expanded that out more than twice. But it just kept falling in, kept falling in. It wasn't very good, so. But, you know, he did get a bunch of bottles there, so. Anyhow, it's getting late, but we're still digging, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's hard to quit. Hitting good stuff. I'm gonna shovel mine out and try at least one more round. Oh yeah, you gotta. I'm gonna show this too. This was really cool. One of his best things, I think. Dr. George W. Clayton Dog Remedies, Chicago. That neat. Look at that. Still got some dog remedy in there. Dog remedies. This is look like a little Senko's bottle. It's
going
slick.
It's going deeper over this
Is it?
way.
Stopper. All right, man.
Yeah, my back's starting to hurt.
Yeah, mine too.
Luckily, this is only 3 foot, but it's going deeper that way.
Oh man. Well, you have to open it up a little.
Well, I wasn't gonna do any more, but I guess I'm glad I did.
Yeah. I think I found the legs for your doll down there. I got a pair of doll legs.
Cool, they might fit.
Yeah, that looks like it's exactly the same size. So I just come walking down the hill here. And there's my little hole. So boy, yeah, it's all of a sudden it's materialized pretty good. But see, it's getting ready to fall in too. It's a bunch of stuff we had piled up there. But yeah, it's been a good day. But let's try to hang on one more little round here if we can. Okay, Paul is hitting insulators.
Yeah, this one was different, but it's got
Got a bruise on it.
Amtel and Telco.
Yeah. American Telephone and Telegraph Company or something like that. You say you got another one
Well,
working
I
on?
thought so.
But he hit a
Yeah?
Hemingway number 9.
There it is.
Oh, there's another Hemingway.
Number 9, yeah.
Another number 9.
Oh man, I wish we could hit some
I know
weird
it.
ones.
Man, maybe you will. That's 3. I mean, that's more than just was on somebody's house
Yeah, I can't.
in their hole.
There's another one.
Oh, wow. Paul's hitting into a little layer of insulators.
I can't get it out.
Man, he hit something good. They're probably all Hemingways. Another one.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that.
Well, that's unusual for this
It
stuff.
is, yeah. We don't normally hit very many. We just hit one. I hit one Brookfield last time. Let's see if there's any more in there. They're on that one spot, huh? Man, that'd be cool.
Oh, yep, there's another one.
All
Fell
right.
out of there.
Look at that. A whole bunch of Hemingways. Well, you know they're not all Hemingways because there was one of them. Amtel and Telco.
Well,
Look at that. 5 insulators right there. And I see a bottle in there.
yeah, there's a few bottles. I just
Wow.
Running out of energy.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Yep.
there's another one fell in.
Hey, all right.
That's another Telltale.
Okay, yeah.
American Telephone or
They were
something.
cracked up, weren't they?
Yeah.
That one's cracked.
Must have been weak glass.
Yeah, maybe it was in some heat.
Wow.
That is interesting, though. We keep talking about that, how one of these times we're going to hit into a cache of something like that.
There's another one fell out.
Man, look at all the insulators. Come on, hit a cobalt one now.
I know.
Now that one's different. Look at the top on it,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, it does look different.
Is it the same number? Is it number 9?
Yeah, I guess so.
Just the look, the top looks different on that. Like it's more pronounced or something.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. That looks, it's in good condition though.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that one. It's like a, maybe it's just me. I'm hallucinating here. But yeah, look at that though. See, it's just a little bit more pronounced than the other ones. Maybe I'm making a big deal out of nothing.
Piece of iron. Oh wow, there's 2, 3, 4 more just fell out.
Is there more insulators?
There's actually a big cluster
Wow.
of 6 or 7 of them in there.
Look at that.
Cool.
That's awesome.
This is real heavy.
Whoa, that's off the railroad, I think.
Yeah, I think it is.
Isn't that a railroad plate?
Yeah, it's real heavy.
It's got some kind of, let me see that
Look at
insulator.
this.
Wow.
I guess they're all them same kind.
Yeah, a bunch of Hemingways, but
You see them down in there? There's
yeah, look at all of them. There sure are. There's a whole bunch of them there. Oh man, I wish that were
I
something
know.
good.
just one green one. I'd be happy.
Yeah, or streaks.
I
or
don't
something.
know if them come in colors or not.
I think I'd have had a green one before.
This is chipped up.
Oh. See, now that's one. That top's a little different.
Yeah, it looks darker too.
Yeah, it's just a little different. It'd be interesting to see them all in place.
Yeah, well this is
Wow,
unusual.
this is kind of fun. And somebody maybe worked on. Uh-oh, what did I just step on? That was broken.
You killed that.
Look what I did. Yeah, this is a big, heavy iron plate. Looked like a plate come off the railroad.
Yeah, there's quite a few more.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Can you see them down there? Look at them all coming out of there. They sure did. They threw a whole bunch of insulators.
Yeah, they did.
Well, about 1915. Another Amtel and Telco, maybe.
Yeah, that was a number 12.
Number 12, okay.
Hey, we're getting varieties
Hey,
now.
variety, yeah.
Actually, that one does look good condition.
Yeah. We'll have to watch for wedge drips on them. The ones with the wedge drips are the really good
Ooh,
ones.
it's got bubbles in it at least.
Yeah.
And they're cracked, but
They're
man,
cracked.
it's still,
Yeah.
holy cow, this is going to be a record.
Man, it sure is. Well, that's the most insulators we hit in one spot in here.
That's a funny insulator there.
That's a weird insulator.
Actually,
Look,
it's
shaped like a whiskey bottle.
A weird top. There's a
Yeah,
broken one.
Nice little food bottle here. Yep. So they weren't all whole, were they? But yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah,
they.
look at my shell too.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
This is a really cool shell I found in there.
Wow, an ocean shell.
I think it's mostly there.
Looks
Somebody
like it.
probably picked it up on the ocean
Yeah.
100 years ago and threw it away.
Man, isn't
In
this
here.
something? Sure hitting a variety. I like that.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the insulators.
I
There's
know.
definitely there's still more right over here.
Man, that's pretty interesting. There's come another one or two. Now, that was something different.
HGCO or something
Oh,
different.
that was a transposition.
It was
That
broke.
was a two-piece transposition.
Uh-oh, that's getting
Hey,
into
now
better
if we hit a
ones.
few more of them now. Wow, yeah. Wish that'd have been whole.
What's this one?
Another Hemingway. Of course, they're whole. Well,
Yeah.
that is interesting, though, Paul.
I know, well, it's still cool.
Yeah, for the insulator guys out there, hey, maybe we'll keep this going. You only hit one spot here, and you might move over 5 feet, and you might hit completely different ones. It could be all
Yeah.
porcelains or something come off a
Chipped up.
different line, but
Number 12.
yeah.
Wow.
Look at a pile over there already. That might be it.
Might be.
The rainbows come to an end, but look at all them insulators.
No, there's more.
Is there?
Oh, there's a weird one.
Hey, that's one of them.
That's weird looking. Look at
That's
that.
the top to one of them two-piece.
Is it really?
Yep.
It's in good condition.
All right.
It's embossed too.
Is it?
I don't know what that
I think
says.
that's the top of one of them, but. All right, Paul, that's a neat one.
AM something.
That might be Amtel and Telco.
It
yeah.
is, but
they made those too, but
it's actually in great condition.
it
There's
is.
one little bubble there.
Well, good.
I've never seen one of those.
Yeah, those
though.
are really, you don't find them around here much.
Wow.
So, well, they had a couple, that's two different ones right there.
Sure is.
Two transpositions. They only use them ever so often on a line when they switch lines, you know, when the lines were crossing or something. Bob Perkins always told me about those. They're cool.
Nice aqua one that's in
Oh, yeah.
pretty good.
That one looks good, yeah. Look at all them insulators.
Wow. That was unexpected. I just seen a couple.
Yeah. That's pretty fun.
There's another one.
All right.
Up higher, falling in.
Oh, man. Yeah, find a cobalt one now.
Number 9.
Yep. Boy, you're going to have a bucket full of them.
I think so.
Oh, I wish I could find some more of them tramps. They call them tramps, you know, they're two-piece transposition insulators, they call them. Yeah. Uh-oh, my phone's ringing. I better go get that. What? All right, Paul's still up here. Find an insulator. What'd you just find there?
Well, this one's a Brookfield, but it's one of the old patent ones, 1877.
Oh, that's nice.
But it's got patent dates up here, patent dates on this side.
Yeah.
January 25th, 1870.
Yeah, that's an
But there's
older
no,
insulator.
it's smooth base, but there's no chips or damage on it.
Right.
But yeah, there was
And
another
then-
one here.
That's a different
Brookfield.
one. Yep. This is another Brookfield, a different style. It's Calvett's. You can see embossing there in New York. Calvett's, I believe. But anyway, those are older. He's got two of the transposition. I call them transpositions. I believe that's what those are, the tops of them. But wow! But look at all of the hemming grays. There was another broken. He's had a couple of these bottom pieces of transpositions. So a whole layer of insulators.
Couple more.
There's a couple more. Look at that. There's no wires on any of them.
Yeah, some of them are broke.
Yeah. Those come off a line somewhere.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
that's definitely, this is a record. I don't remember us
Yeah, we
hitting a cache of this.
no, we haven't. I think 2 or 3 is about the most we've hit in one spot. He's still going on them.
There's another smooth base one.
Oh, good.
Ooh, it's iridized.
Oh, that's a nice old one.
Yeah,
Got a little crack in it.
Brookfield.
Boy, that one's bold embossed.
Yeah, Cliff Street, New York or something. But
Oh, wow.
it's cracked, but at least it'll display with
yeah.
the iridescence.
That's right.
It's bold embossed Brookfield.
It sure is. That's an old one, man.
Well, these are neat.
All right. Yeah, so that had to be a pretty old line
It had to be.
those insulators come off of, because there's... Uh-oh. My battery just went dead. I got to exchange. All right. Well, we've been having some excitement over there in Paul's hole, them insulators. But back over here to my hole, before it gets dark, it's getting late. We're still digging. We can't stop, man. It's too cool. There came out a little milk glass jar. That one's actually embossed. That's a Larkin. It says Larkin Company on the bottom. It's got nice little designs. Even got the original lid there. So yeah, that's pretty cool, little Larkin. Oh, found this. A marble. We don't find marbles in here. We were just talking about that, how these kids must have just religiously saved them. And found that little thing. It's broken, but it was a neat little car. You know, it's some kind of a container. Candy container or something with a little car. That been neat. But anyhow, we got a couple. There's a jar over here. I'm going to try to get it out first. Kind of an odd top on it. No name on it. Wow, that could have been something good. Kind of an odd top. Probably took a glass lid of some kind. No, it's not embossed. Had part of a label right there. I'm going to show it. I can't read it, but might be able to see what it is. But yeah, that was a neat old jar. That's a keeper. But yeah, boy, it's been a fun day. We've really got a lot of cool stuff. I'm very happy. It's hard to quit when you're digging. I bet you guys know how that is, huh? Digging good bottles, you just want to keep on going. Hand-blown whiskey. All right, working on another big whiskey back in there, and there's a big jug there. But it's more than likely going to be broke, but got to treat it like it's not. Oh, there was an embossed one. Aww. Shaughnessy and Company, St. Louis. That'd have been nice, amber. Of course, this clear one's going to be whole, and it's not going to have anything on it. Murphy's Law. Of course. An embossed one. All right. Well, I can't get that jug yet, so I'm going to wait on that. Just keep digging around it. Try to conserve batteries. There is a medicine bottle up here. Looks like a Caldwell's. Yeah, that's what that is. Caldwell's syrup Pepsin. That's hand-blown one. We'll take it. Early 1900s. Let's see if there's anything else up in here. Trying to get up above that jug and around it. There's the bricks, of course. I apologize. I hope that's not too loud. I got the camera down here in the hole, and it tends to be loud, clanging, clunking. Oh, looks like that jug's shoulder's starting to come around on it. Yeah, it's got a rounded shoulder. Well, good. That's more chance of it being whole. Uh-oh. Might be broke. No, it's still going. It's got a rounded shoulder. Oh, there's another. What is that? Oh, that's another bird feeder. Or no, that's a candy container. That's what that is, shaped like a camera. That's cool. Put a little nick on it there, but yeah, it's embossed there. Yeah, that's a little candy container shaped like an old camera. Old fold-out cameras. Yeah, that's awesome. Yay. That jug might come out. It's starting to move a little bit. I can get underneath it here. Just a second. May get to see a jug coming out of the jug dump. Stuck down that hard stuff. Loosen it up a little bit. Right up on that corner. A little bit over here. Yeah, it's moving. Uh-oh, that's not a bad sign. Come on, baby. It's looking good. Yep, there she is. All right. Nice white. Looks like 2 gallon. No embossing on it that I can see, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, all right. Found a big 2 gallon jug. Look at that, it's white.
Wow, that's nice.
Isn't that wild? It's kind of an unusual style. Set that over there. Got a whole box of keepers there. Working on another box there. A lot of slicks and other things. Paul's still working up there. You found any more of them insulators?
No, I just started, but...
Okay. All right, well, I'm gonna try to go back in, see if there's anything else. It's getting ready to cave in again, so wanted to get that jug out of there. All right. All right, it's getting ready to fall again. Before it does, I better pull a couple more out here. There's a couple things showing. There's one here. It's like a Lydia Pinkham's, but it's kind of a green. Lydia Pinkham's vegetable compound. Hit a little extract bottle there. tapered shape, so you can still see vanilla on it. And hit a nice Diamond Ink Company in cobalt blue. You can see it's cobalt blue color. No, I'm just kidding. It's clear. Got ink inside of it. Looks cobalt blue, don't it? Uh-oh, I can feel it starting to fall. Better hurry. Okay, here's another little bottle here. Let's pull that one out. Okay, it's just a whiskey. Hand blown. I'm having to hurry. Here's a jar. And of course, it's a slick. Alright, there's looks like a Horlicks back in here. What that is. Look at it, still had the lids. Lids shot though, man. Yeah, it's another Horlicks malted milk. Yeah, nice aqua one. Okay, anything else? What's this up here? Let's see, something aqua. I think it's broke. Yeah, it was a soda or beer or something. That's a food. Big wide mouth food jar. Alright, I apologize for my camera work. I'm just trying to hurry. I'm getting tired. Kind of late in the day here. Let's pull that out. See if there's anything back there. Find that bar. Yeah, it's gonna fall. Let me check to see if Paul's found anything else. There's another little bottle. You don't have to dig very far in this trash, man. There's bottles. Another little slick drugstore bottle. There's another one up inside of that bucket. Little hand-blown food bottle, like cherries or something. Yeah, there's a lot of bottles in here now. It's hard to believe it. That was a pretty blue bowl. There's blue graniteware. There's still stuff up in there, but I can feel it. I can hear it crackling. Can you hear it? You can hear it crackling back in there. Alright, well, I don't want to run my arm under here when that happens. There's that top off of something, finial off a lid. But boy, yeah, it's been fun though. So I'm not sure if it falls in. It's probably going to end the day for me. And I know Paul's getting tired too, so I think we're going to probably just let this fall and we'll come back, pick up where we left off here. Looks like there's still some stuff up in there. So let's go up and see how Paul's doing, and I think we'll call it a day here. Oh, I'm getting old. Anything else? I'm getting so tired I can't hardly walk up the hill now, Paul.
Yeah, no, I hit a big square whiskey with nothing on it.
Man.
Could have been something good.
It sure could have. Should have. Should have been, could have been, would have been. Would have been nice. What a pile of insulators though, man. That's definitely a record for us here.
Yeah, I was going to try to go back where they were and dig back a little farther, see if there's any more.
I'm just about tuckered out.
I am too.
Sit over here and watch you for a little bit. Oh boy. Yeah, we've been digging now for probably about 6 hours, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel it. You know, when you're digging privies, you can dig longer because a lot of times it's not all solid digging and probing. Like if you're pulling buckets and stuff, you get little breaks on top of the hole. And when you're down in the bottom of the hole and guys pulling buckets, sometimes you get like little breaks here and there, but we're just digging this stuff all day long. All right, well, we appreciate all of you staying with us. All right, working on another jug back in there, but just hit this little bottle. Real cool. It's a Imperial Crown Perfumery Company, St. Louis. Hand blown, neat little bottle. Those are scarce. Really glad to get that one. Get some other little slicks here. But right now I'm gonna see if I can get that jug. I'm working on another jug right up in here. Oh, it caves in again. That one looks like a nice one. There's a bottle there next to it. Got bottles all around it, really. This is great, man. I'm having fun. Having fun now. Hey, kids. Let's have some fun. Get some bottles. Oh, man. Paul and I both are tired, but we just can't stop. We're really into good layer of stuff. This old ketchup. Ooh, that looks like a salt glazed jug. There's a brick right up above it. I don't want it falling on. Oh man, here comes a cave in. I gotta get that one out. Here it comes. Well, there's the jug. Here comes the dirt. All right, that's a nice one. Yeah, it's a real nice salt glazed jug. I just wanted to get it before the cave-in came, but it's in great shape. All right. Well, now it can cave in. Well, there's another bottle back there. Let me see if I can get it out real fast. Well, no harm done. Well, I got my Liquizone out though. I think that's what that is. Yeah, Liquizone, big size one. All right.
Can't move my arms anymore.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm about.
Big applied lip beer with
Oh,
nothing on it.
Nothing on it.
Applied blob, crude applied
Oh
blob.
man.
Got that bullseye on the bottom.
Yeah. Oh.
But that's alright.
You're hitting some older stuff in there.
Yeah, but I think I'm done.
Yeah, me too, Paul. I just had to cave in, and right on top there's a marble. It's like the little crowning joy of the day here. All right, well, I'm tuckered out. There's probably still stuff back up in there, but we're gonna leave. That's it. We're both tired, huh, Paul?
Yep. We're gonna get our bottles and
yep.
get home.
All right. Well, praise the Lord. It's been a great day.
Yes, it has.
I took one box up already. That stuff. That's a box of keepers. That's a box of keepers. And there's still some down here. There's that jug. There's the other jug. All right. Thanks for watching, folks. We're gonna get out of here, and we'll see you in the cleanup. We're gonna get this stuff all home, get it washed up. But for now, we're gonna get out of here and get something to eat. All right, we got safely home and finally got everything cleaned up. Paul got his washed up and brought over here to Shelley and I's house, and then we just got this stuff cleaned up. So I'm gonna try to get through this and try not to make it too long. So anyway, I just wanted to give a little wrap up. We just praise the Lord for what we were blessed with to find there, and we'll get right into some of these things. This is the stuff that I found, that I dug, and then I'll show Paul's stuff. So anyway, this first thing is a bird feeder hung on the bird cage, you know. Let's see, how would that hung? Yeah, like that, I guess, because see, there's a little knob thing on the top. Yeah, there's the opening where a little bird could reach in there and get his food or water, whichever the case may be. But it's a little hand-blown bird feeder from 1890s, turn of the century. And anyway, I always try to give some values like eBay type prices, you know, allowing for postage for all the fees and everything. So I would probably price that at around $40. And this is an interesting thing that we don't find very often. It's a little candy container shaped like an old camera. You know, like the old cameras had that fold-out collapsible front on them. And it even had part of the original cap on there over the lens. And this opening in the back, it would have a little tin cover on that. It says patent applied for there, embossed. I think it's got something else on it. But anyhow, and it would have had a little stand on the bottom, but it's missing. Of course, I think it was made out of tin. But I've had a couple of those before, but that's still pretty cool. It'd still be worth about $30 or $40 just as it is there. And this is probably one of my better finds. And I'd thrown it out in the dirt pile. Thought it was a slick. Found a lot of these that are just unembossed. But this one's embossed. It says peroxide of hydrogen, USP, so on and so forth, contents. packed by Frank Tea and Spice Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. So it's a machine-made bottle, but the last one I got $73 out of. So yeah, pretty good bottle, worth at least 60 bucks. So that was a nice find. It's still got some dirt on the inside of it. Didn't get cleaned out, but that's right around 1915, around that age in the teens. This is a nice old patent medicine. Dr. Jones liniment. It's got a little beaver on it. I'm going to have trouble with the light here. I'm taking this in the morning, Sunday morning before church. So, the sun's in a different angle of what I'm accustomed to. But, yeah, it's Dr. Jones liniment with a picture of a beaver. And that's a tall size one there. So, that's worth about $30 from the 1890s, early 1900 era. And this bottle's just pretty. It's a Saxoner's bitter quill, which was a mineral water. And Yadi Janos, who was a Hungarian war hero, like back in the Middle Ages or something. But I just thought it was cool because of the glass. You see the whittled type effect to the glass. And it's actually a machine-made bottle. So it's a real late one, but you can see the nice embossing on the bottom there. Saxoner's bitter quill. It's not a bitters. It's a mineral water bottle. But very popular in our area. But just kind of a crude glass. So it'd probably be worth $25 because of that. And an unembossed Jack Daniels. Could have been a something else, you know, I don't know, but you see it's got that Jack Daniels unique patented neck. They patented that style, the square bottle with that unique neck with a little pinched in ring around, I think in 1895. This is a hand blown bottle, so it's from the early 1900s. So, yeah. Anyhow, and those are worth about 50 or 60 bucks. We're going to get an embossed one though. It's on order for sure. And a Wheeler's Nerve Vitalizer. It says Wheeler's on one side, Nerve Vitalizer on the other side. Alright, that one's from Brandt, J.W. Brandt, Albion, Michigan. Very popular bottle. It's about $30. And there's a little amber Carter's Conique. It's kind of a dark amber. Carter's Made in USA on the bottom. And I thought it had a little olive to it, but yeah, you can't hardly tell. But it is a dark amber. But it'd still be worth probably $30 or $40. This one I thought was a nice purple color when I dug it, but it's actually just the ink and it's still inside of it. Diamond Ink Company, Milwaukee. And I believe it's got the patent date 1903 on the bottom. Made in USA. But it's a real nice bold embossed one, so that'd bring $25. And a little Dr. King's New Life pills. Need new life? There's you some pills, but actually we know that it's only through Jesus you get new life. Amen. But Dr. King's New Life pills, that's from H.E. Buckland from Chicago. And those bring about $20. A little hand blown one. Another bottle, hand-blown medicine bottle from Chicago, a Liquizone, manufactured only by the Liquid Ozone Company, Chicago. So they're talking about ozone being depleted. Well, here you go. There's your answer. And it's got some nice iridescence on the back of it. I wish it was prettier on the front, but anyway, it's a cool bottle. That'd be worth about $20. Hand-blown. Clinton Bottling Works, Clinton, Illinois. And since that's close to where we were digging at, it stands to reason we'll find soda bottles from there. But we actually don't find that many of them. But that's a nice older one, hand-blown aqua bottle. I believe Paul got one too. We'll see in his cleanup here right away. But that's 25 bucks. And there's a little piggy. Oink, oink. It's a little stoneware, like cream colored, with brown splotches. That isn't dirt, that's actually made that way. It was brown, just drizzled on there. Isn't that cool? And he's got a couple little chips on his back legs, but you know, I can fix that. But anyway, it's got the little coin slot there. And thankfully they either didn't put coins in this or they, I don't know what, but they didn't break it. And usually they did. If they put coins in, it was hard to get them out of there, so they broke them. But that's a neat little pig. You see he still sits up all right. So I'll probably repair them back legs and probably still get 40 bucks out of him. It's just a cutie. And these, we dig these, but I just love them. It's Gillet's high-grade extracts with the owl on the moon. And you probably won't be able to see it. I apologize. It's from Gillet, Shearer Gillet Company in Chicago. And that's from early 1900s. And those are always worth about $20. This bottle's unembossed. Well, virtually unembossed. It says UD Company on the bottom, which stands for United Drug Company. It's hand blown. It's got the little stopper. It was on it when I dug it. It's got some little floral design on there. But anyway, that was a hair tonic bottle, Rexall hair tonic. I've got one in my collection with a label on it. Shelley and I have had one. But anyway, it's an interesting bottle, kind of a large size. Unfortunately, this one's broke, but it's a straight-sided Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Decatur, Illinois. It would have been a nice dark aqua, Coca-Cola script on the bottom, but anyway, we can maybe make a glass out of that, or a pencil holder, or whatever you want to use them for. We need to start doing that. Like many other things we need to start doing, which we don't do because we're busy doing other things. I thought this one had some iridescence on it. I don't have much. I guess it cleaned off, but it's just an old whiskey bottle. Don't have much value to it, but sometimes they're pretty. And just put this in there for some color. It's a big quart mineral water bottle, hand blown, spun in the mold. Call them a paste mold or turn mold bottle. A lot of them in there. Apollinaris mineral water. There's different companies that use those. Oh, Lydia Pinkham's vegetable compound. Pretty common bottle for women's problems. And those are real common, just worth a few bucks. This was inside of a can. It's pretty cool. It was a woman's breast pump. So it kind of goes with a Lydia Pinkham's vegetable compound, doesn't it? So anyway, that was a breast pump that women would have used. I heard a little kitty cat down here somewhere. Is that a kitty cat? Well, there she is. There's Penny. That's our cat called Penny. Hey, Penny. What are you doing? Yeah, are you wanting to be on the video? Yeah. She's just wanting to say hi to everybody, so... Oh, here she comes. She's getting ready to jump up on her chair. Come on, jump up there. There you go. Yeah, she's a good kitty, aren't you? She's a good kitty, and she's got a little tail with a little white speck on the back there. Oh, here she comes. She wants to come up and see. Yeah, she's just a good little kitty cat. She's the most lovable cat. You know, and it's funny because, anyway, I better stop telling stories and get back to what I'm doing or I'll never get done here. Alright, but, okay, this is a nice old cologne bottle. Imperial Crown Perfumery Company, St. Louis. And it's kind of a neat shape. It's kind of like a bulbous with a long neck on it. Little small size bottle. And it's hand blown. So that's probably a $30 bottle. Those are not very common. This is a lamp. I was going to go ahead and put a collar on it and equip that. But it's a little miniature lamp. Could have been a cologne bottle, I guess, atomizer, but it's got little hand-painted flowers, just really cute. It's got one chip there on the collar, but of course once you put a collar on there and a burner, you know, it's fine. But kind of fancy shaped. Yeah, that's neat. So that'll bring $40 or $50 once I get it equipped. This is a McElry's Wine of Cardew, and you're not even going to be able to see it. I can't even hardly see it myself, but anyway, you'd have to take my word for it. It is embossed from Chattanooga Medicine Company. Pretty common, but it'll turn amethyst. So that's a $20 bottle. Real common, Caldwell Syrup Pepsin from Monticello, Illinois. Hand blown. Virtually every dig we've got one of them in there, so I think that's voted the #1 most common bottle in Central Illinois and probably around the rest of the country as well. And we got a couple jugs here. A big, I think this is a 2-gallon, big white rounded shoulder jug with a nice applied strap handle. And this is a salt glaze one. This is probably a little bit older, probably from 1880s or 90s. And it has some, we call them turkey drops. You know, it's got a big drop of glaze there, and there was one here, got partially chipped off, but you can see the mottled from the salt glaze. But yeah, that was a nice early one. So that one would probably be worth about $40 or $50. Nice one. And a little stoneware jar. I call them apple butter jars. Probably sold with apple butter or something like that in there, and it would have had handle. When I dug it, it had a piece of the wire handle. There's still a piece there that it didn't break off. But anyway, you put a handle on that, takes a lid, and yeah, they'll sell for probably $25, $20. Pair of these Horlicks malted milks from Racine, Wisconsin. Got two of those. Here's a nice Larkin. It says Larkin Company Buffalo on the bottom, and it's got Larkin on the lid. And it's kind of corroded, but anyway, it's still there. Here's another candy container. It's like an old, I don't know if it's a touring car or what that was, but back wheels are still there, but the front's broken off, I guess. So I don't know, it could have been a horse-drawn thing, I guess. It's probably a car. There's a little domed lid. It's got something embossed on it. Can't see what it is. Old China doll head there. 3 legs. So there's a little stopper, NO's, prepared by NO's patent. And that's for an NO's fruit salt medicine bottle. A couple glass stoppers for whiskey bottles. Here's a pendant off an old lamp. One of the hanging lamps had these glass pendants on them. There's a shell. Remember what caliber that is. Some of you guys that know guns more than I do, you know, might know, but it's actually still see some of the plating on it. It's kind of neat, either nickel or chrome plated. Pretty nice shape. And another little mini lamp, and got hand painted flowers on it. They're a little worn, but still pretty cool. But yeah, it was a nice little mini lamp. So I'll probably put a collar and burner on that one. And little Harlem oil bottle. A lot of people call them opium vials. I call them Harlem oils because I've had some with the labels on them. A nice crude lip on there. But again, it's probably a 1890s, early 1900 bottle. And a Whittemer Boston. Little Pasturine tablets from St. Louis. A little medicine bottle. There's a blue spittoon. You see it's got a big chunk out of it, but yeah, it's a pretty one though. Nice pretty spittoon. Even got blue on the inside of it, but you could put it on the shelf, display good there. Or you can fix that if you so desire. There's 3 little ink bottles. They're all Boss Sanfords, and that's another Sanfords. This one's a Keller from Detroit, which is a little more unusual. Yacht Club salad dressing from Chicago, a little hand-blown one. There's a little pottery salve jar, medical ointment. You can just see a little vestige of the lead lid collar it would have had on there, you know, come over the top. Guaranteed flask. Got some other, here's one that was partially melted. We don't hit many melted bottles. We're very fortunate there, but this one was, it's a Lavoris bottle. But I just thought it was kind of cool. Partially melted. It's from Minneapolis. Yeah. Perfume bottle. There's a Larkin Company. There's an old spoon. There's a, whatchamacallit there. Probably come out of one of the old battery cells. Lucky Horseshoe. Once in a while we do dig horseshoes there. There's a little cowrie shell and marble. Had a couple other marbles that I don't know what, they're in my pocket somewhere, but anyway, a couple little butter pats here. This one's actually got a nice mark on the back of it. How well you're going to be able to see that. Hanley, I believe, Hanley from England. And a couple other little doodads here. Broken Western stoneware jar. And we've got a few other little things that didn't really show, but anyway, that's about it for my finds. I'm going to go ahead and clean these off and set up Paul's stuff, and then we'll look at those. So stay with us. And here's what Paul dug. So Paul was able to at least salvage something pretty decent out of a kind of a busted day for him. That big deep hole he dug. was kind of a disappointment, but at least he did get a couple cool things out of there. But late in the day, he got in another hole, got a bunch of insulators, so we'll show those. And anyway, let's get right into it. I think it was a cool thing that Paul dug. It was a little seashell, probably come from the ocean somewhere. That ain't native to Illinois, I'll tell you that right now. We don't have that big of shells where we're from. But real neat little shell here. Has a big like horn things out of there. So alright, so I dug a little one, Paul dug a little bigger shell. And ta-ta-da! Paul's little piggy. You know, it was funny because I dug a pig and then Paul, a little while later, dug one about 20-30 feet away. This one has some of the glaze peeled off of it, but if you look underneath it, see the nice design. See if I can show it here. Can you see that? Where it's like swirled actually in the pottery itself. And the clear glaze went over top of that. You see it has a little coin slot there. And once in a while these will say Austria on the bottom or something, but this one's unembossed, but it's perfect other than the glaze. You know, some of the glaze had peeled off, but you know, nice. Cute little pig, look at that. So we were kind of thrilled to get a pair of pigs one day. Now, I don't know if Paul's going to keep that one or what he's going to do with that. And another really cool bottle he got was a, see if I can get it where you can see what it says. It's Dr. George W. Clayton's Dog Remedies, Chicago. And that still had some of the goop in there, it looks like. It was actually clear a while ago, and when I picked it up and shook it, it kind of turned brown, but it had like oily stuff in it, so I think it's actually part of the medicine. But interestingly enough, that was for dogs. And as we speak of which, here comes Baby. She knows we're talking about her, but anyway, she heard me say dog remedies, so I guess she decided to come in and have a drink. Alright, we'll let her get back to what she's doing there. And a Larkin company here. Oh, the dog remedies would probably be worth about $25, maybe $30. The little pig probably $60. It's pretty cool. And the Larkin company Buffalo. There's various products. It came in those Larkin bottles. I may show a couple here in another little video. But that's probably worth $20. And this is interesting. It's a little like a spice bottle, a little condiment bottle. Probably had pepper sauce or something. I've seen these like come in a pair before, but it had a little shaker on the top. Some of these might have been salt pepper shakers, but it's nice as it's got a fleur de lis embossed on there. You can see it. Maybe you can't see it, but it's hand blown with a real rough popped off top and threaded collar. So that's probably 1890s, early 1900, and that'd be worth about $20. This was one of Paul's best finds also. It says Palace Drugstore, H.E. States Proprietor, Mammoth Springs, Arkansas. So that's the first Mammoth Springs, Arkansas bottle I think we ever did dig. Well, you can see that. Nice monogram. But Mammoth Springs is very small. I think there was springs there and back in the 1800s, but that one, that's got to be a scarce bottle. That town's only a little over 1,000 people now. So there's Shelley out there walking bay. She got her drink. Now she's going out to play. She got her little jacket on, and man, she's happy. There they go. Yeah, all right. So I don't know the value on that Mammoth Springs Druggist. We'll have to determine that one. But oh, Brommel Seltzer. We seem to dig them just about every time. So there they go, walking up the street. There's Bay. Let's see if we can get her out there. Oh, she's just intent on walking away. All right. So there's Clinton Bottling Works. Paul got a pair of these. He got one that's aqua and one that's clear. It's actually turning a little slight amethyst, if you can tell. So both of those are hand-blown crown top bottles, and they're worth about $30 each. And he also got a pair of Johann Hoff. It was a malt extract, good for health. It was a medicinal product. one's darker than the other, and the dark one's got kind of nice spotty iridescence on there. See that pretty rainbow coloring from being buried in the ground for over 100 years. And this one doesn't have that. Well, just a slight bit, I guess, but anyhow, and those are probably $20 a piece. And Paul lost 2 of his teeth. He had a branch hit him, and these fell plumb out of his head. No. Alright, bad joke. I was just kidding, but found those. They're probably from a horse or a mule or something. Big old teeth. This is damaged pretty bad, but it was cool. It said Treaty Bond, old as the hills. That was a little whiskey shot glass. Just can't get in the sun angle here. They had panels around the base, but it was just enamel on it, and of course it's wearing off, but still interesting. And Paul got one of these. It's a Wheeler's Nerve Vitalizer. We both got one, so whatever in that area, somebody had nervous problems, because we found 3 or 4 of these. So that's about a $30 bottle. And this lid here is a sugar bowl lid or a teapot lid. See, it's got a little vent hole in there, so it's probably us for a coffee pot or a teapot. And with this brown highlight on there, we refer to that as tea leaf. There's a lot of them have like a leaf on here, like on the bottom of the pot. It would have had a like a copper luster type tea leaf, they call that. Very popular in the 1870s and 1880s. So that's an older lid. I'll have to trade Paul out of that. And this is just an amber jar. Unfortunately, nothing on it, but it would have probably had some kind of malted milk or a food health tonic stuff in it. We've dug some, say, Sanitas Nut Food Company out of Battle Creek, which was one of the forerunners of Kellogg's cereal and related to Kellogg. And there's his doll. Paul found a little bisque doll. Just got 5114 on the back of the head. But I think I dug a couple legs for that down the hill from where he was digging. So that's kind of interesting. This is probably the blackest Adolphus Busch beer bottle I've seen, and I can't even get the sun to shine through it. But on the bottom it says ABGM Co., and that's Adolphus Busch Glass Manufacturing Company. I was out of Belleville, Illinois. And it's, when I did get the color, it's kind of a real dark olive amber, almost leaning towards an olive green. So that was a cool bottle. That's probably worth $50 or $60 because the color is so rare. And a big, large size drugstore bottle. Unfortunately, it didn't have anything the drugstore embossed, but it does have the ounces and the cc measurements. And if you look on the shoulder, it's got like this symbol 3, it's like a druggist symbol, XXXII. Anybody know what that stands for? Alright, yeah, it's number 32. It's Latin for 32, and the drugstore is a pharmacist and the druggist use those Latin measurements. And that actually spells out the ounces. That would have been 32 ounces in that bottle. That's how you can tell, like when you see one of them drugstore bottles. You can tell how many ounces it's got. And an unembossed beer, but it has a nice applied blob top on there. And when we refer to something as an applied blob, you can see that it's kind of crude. Sometimes they're dripping. You can feel a little ledge on the inside. And they didn't tool that one. Whereas, like this bottle has a tooled top. It was, it was an applied, but then they stuck it back in the furnace and smoothed it out, and it's almost like polished. We call them a tool top. But this one here is a little older, probably 1890s, unembossed. And a cool shaped bottle, bulbous shape, might have been an olive oil, could have been a liquor, I guess, but most likely it was a food product, olive oil or something, hand blown. A little medicine bottle. Odd Chemical Company, New York. Again, that one's got some kind of pretty iridescence on it. So that might bring about $20. And this is a little Worcestershire sauce bottle. And it says Heinz. It's got the number. I can't make it out. I don't have my glasses here. But Heinz number something. So it was one of Heinz products. So, all right, and you got this. This thing's got something embossed in there, but again, I can't quite make it out. It's embossed on the inside, and that was like a mucilage or a glue bottle. It had a little brush on the inside there, probably Sanford's or Diamond Ink. This was interesting. It's a horseradish bottle. I call them horseradish, and you can kind of make, it's got some paper all messed up on the inside there, and you can make out Illinois. It looks like Clinton, Illinois, there on a piece of that paper. Isn't that neat? Wish we could read more of it. And another Brommel seltzer here, but I wanted to show, here's one, what they would have looked like, you know, with the label. Let me get my glasses. I do have my glasses here someplace, or I did have. Cat took them. Kitty, kitty, what'd you do with my glasses? Okay, here it is. But anyway, it's just going to show you on these Brommel seltzers. This one's embossed Brommel seltzer, but on the other side it says contains acetanilid, so on and so forth. A speedy and reliable remedy for nervous headache, neuralgia, brain fatigue, sleeplessness, overbrain work, depression following alcoholic and other excesses, mental exhaustion, and so on. So, yeah, but isn't that cool? Because you see a lot of them Brommel seltzer bottles, and now you know why. I think that would apply to many people, you know, with just the fatigue and brain work and stuff. Can't you relate to that? So people probably use that a lot. And of course, Caldwell's syrup Pepsin, that was another one that people used a lot. Paul got a really nice jug, Western stoneware. And again, it's got that maple leaf. Showed you a big chunk of big crock that I dug. It's got that same symbol on there. It was used, I think, in the early 1900s. But it's a nice little half-gallon jug with a brown top. And that one's probably worth 60 bucks because it's just so nice. And he got a square whiskey, a couple square pickles. An interesting food bottle. It said Jaw and Company on the bottom. Jaw Company. And look at this. He got the stoneware lid. Well, there's this jar is the one that I showed that I dug. Look at that. That's exactly a perfect fit. So, you know, I'm gonna have to trade the jar to Paul. He's gonna trade the lid to me. so that totally illustrates. I didn't know he dug that. So again, that was up the hill from where I dug this jar. It was probably thrown in about the same time, and the lid fell out up the hill. The jar probably rolled down the hill. But isn't that cool? That was interesting. And he got, this might have came in a newer spot because Paul was digging right up on the edge of that dump, and there was a few newer things up there. But it's Metal Gold Milk. It's from Bloomington, Illinois. And it's just the little aluminum top off a milk bottle. But that's pretty neat. You just don't see those all the time, so I'm glad he kept that. And a little cheese jar, McLaren's Imperial Cheese. And his insulators. Paul hit a clutch of insulators. And there's a bunch more in the box. Mostly Hemingway number 9s and number 12s. But he got 32 insulators altogether. So far. Now we quit, so there may be more in there. I don't know. But probably 2 or better ones. These are Amtel and Tel Company. They're embossed, which stands for American Telephone and Telegraph Company. And these were actually just part of it. There was a 2-piece transposition insulator. This is the top part, and it had another piece on the bottom that screwed into that. But and they were used limited amount on telephone lines, and to keep the crosstalk down. You know, like I remember when I was a little boy, we had a telephone, and you get on there and you'd hear the neighbors talking, and so anyway, you'd hear this crosstalk, as they called that, and it'd cut down on that by using these transposition insulators that would cross the lines. So that's the best I can understand. So, and here's another American Telephone Telegraph Company insulator. You know, another style of one. And these are Brookfields, really old. These are a lot older here. So we're kind of encouraged. We hope that when Paul goes back, he may hit into another little group of older insulators, because these are probably 1870s, early 1880s insulators, the Brookfields, and they say Calvert's patent and stuff on the top of them. And a couple different, most of what he got was these Hemming grays, number 9s and number 12s. But even that, there's a couple styles. See that rings on that one are bigger, more pronounced on that Hemming gray number 9. And these all have patent May 2nd, 1893 on the skirt, as they call them. These have pointed drip points, sharp drip points. Unfortunately, we didn't see any with wedge drips. You always want to look for the ones with wedge-shaped drip points on the bottom. They're a little better insulators, a lot harder to find. So, but anyhow, you got a whole box full of them there. A lot of them have chips and stuff, but some of them are real nice. So that was our dig. We thank you for watching and for being patient with us. And we look forward to getting back out. Shelley will be back digging with us whenever she's gonna get the chance. We hope everybody's having a good day today, and we just keep praying for Ukraine. Pray that God would protect the people over there and their struggle, and we need to stand together and stand with them. But we appreciate all of your thoughts, your comments. For those of you who have subscribed, we do really appreciate that, and leave us your comments. We'll try to keep getting caught up on those. And if you have any suggestions, let us know. And if you got any digging spots, keep us posted on those. Or if you know anybody that's got a bunch of bottles or jars that they need to sell, we'll be glad to come out and take a look. And we're always wanting to buy stuff, so that's what we're doing a lot of times. We're running around the country, you know, getting stuff, because that's what our business. But thank you so much, and we will see you in the next video.